Picture this. You're driving down a lonely road at night, the kind that stretches on forever, with nothing but darkness on either side. Your headlights barely cut through the fog, and the radio's gone static. You're alone. Or at least, you think you are. That's how it started for me. And let me tell you, what happened that night still keeps me up, staring at the ceiling, wondering what I really saw. This isn't just a story. It's a warning. Because out there in the fog, something's waiting. My name's Ethan, and I'm a delivery driver. Not the fancy kind with drones or apps. Just a guy with a beat-up van hauling packages across rural Oregon. I've driven every back road you can imagine. Muddy logging trails, gravel paths that barely qualify as roads. I'm used to the quiet, the isolation. But last October, I took a job that changed everything. It was a late run, the kind I usually avoid. A small warehouse needed a rush delivery to a town about 3 hours away. Some nowhere place called Willow Creek. The pay was good. Too good, honestly. But I was behind on rent, so I said yes. They handed me a single crate, maybe 3 feet long, sealed tight with metal straps. Fragile, the guy said. And that was it. No paperwork, no questions. I should have known something was off, but I loaded it up and hit the road. The drive started normal enough. It was just past 9 p.m., cold for October, with a thick fog rolling in from the coast. My van's headlights were useless, barely lit up 10 feet ahead. I kept my speed low, following the GPS, which was already acting glitchy, flickering like it couldn't decide where I was. About an hour in, the road turned to dirt, winding through a forest so dense it felt like the trees were closing in. No houses, no streetlights, no cell service. Just me, the crate in the back, and the fog. That's when I heard it, a thud. Not loud, but sharp. Like something heavy shifted in the van. I glanced in the rearview mirror, but the crate was still there, strapped down tight. I told myself it was just the road, old suspension, bumpy dirt, whatever. But then it happened again. Thud. This time, it wasn't just a shift. It was like something hit the crate from the inside. I pulled over, heart pounding. I sat there, gripping the wheel, telling myself I was imagining things. But I couldn't ignore it. I grabbed my flashlight and climbed into the back. The crate looked fine. No cracks, no loose straps. I pressed my ear against it, half expecting to hear, I don't know, machinery, maybe? But there was nothing. Just silence. I laughed it off, feeling stupid, and got back in the driver's seat. That's when the GPS died completely. No signal, no map, just a blank screen. I cursed and tried my phone. Dead, too, even though it had a full charge when I left. The fog was thicker now, so dense I couldn't see the trees anymore. It was like the world ended a few feet beyond my van. I had no choice but to keep driving, hoping the road would lead somewhere. But the further I went, the weirder it got. The air felt heavy, like it was pressing down on me. And then I saw it. A shape in the fog. It was just a shadow at first, tall and thin, standing maybe 20 feet ahead. I slowed down, squinting through the windshield. A person, I thought. Maybe a hitchhiker. Or someone stranded. But as I got closer, it didn't move. It just stood there, perfectly still, right in the middle of the road. I honked, but it didn't budge. I rolled down my window and shouted, "Hey, you okay?" No answer. Just the sound of my own voice swallowed by the fog. I should have turned around right then, but something about it, curiosity, stupidity, I don't know, made me get out. I left the engine running, grabbed my flashlight, and stepped onto the road. The air was freezing, damp, and there was this smell, like wet earth and something sour. I called out again, sweeping the light ahead. The figure was gone. No footsteps, no sound, just gone. I stood there, my breath catching in my throat, when I heard it. A low hum, like a vibration you feel in your bones. It wasn't coming from the van or the road. It was everywhere, all at once. And then, behind me, another thud. I spun around, shining the light on the van. The crate was still there, but now there was something else. Scratches, long, deep marks on the side of the crate, like claws had raked across it. They weren't there before. I know they weren't. Panic hit me like a freight train. I ran back to the van, slammed the door, and locked it. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely hold the wheel. I threw it into drive and floored it, not caring about the fog or the road. I just needed to get out. But as I drove, the hum got louder, turning into this awful, pulsing drone. And then I saw them. More shapes in the fog. Not just one this time. Dozens. Tall, thin, motionless, lining both sides of the road like they were watching me. I don't know how long I drove. Minutes, maybe hours. The fog never let up, and those figures never moved. But I could feel their eyes on me. My van started sputtering, the engine choking like it was running out of air. And the crate, God, the crate, it kept thudding, over and over, like whatever was inside was trying to break free. I screamed at it to stop, but it didn't. It just got louder. Finally, somehow, the fog started to thin. I saw a sign, Willow Creek, 2 miles. I don't know how I made it, but I pulled into the town's only gas station, shaking and soaked in sweat. The crate was silent now. No thuds, no scratches. I didn't care about the delivery anymore. I left it in the van and stumbled inside to call my boss. When I told him what happened, he went quiet for a long time. Then he said, "Don't open it. Just leave it there. Someone will pick it up." I quit that night. Drove home in a rental car because I refused to touch the van again. I tried looking up Willow Creek later, but there's barely anything online. Just a dot on a map. No history. No news. I even checked for missing persons or weird incidents in the area. Nothing. It's like that road, that fog doesn't exist. But here's the thing that haunts me most. A week later, I got a call from an unknown number. No one spoke when I answered. Just that same low hum from the fog. I blocked it, but sometimes, late at night, I hear it again. Not from my phone, from outside my window. So, if you're ever driving through Oregon and the fog rolls in thicker than it should, turn around. Don't stop. Don't get out. Don't look too closely at what's standing in the mist. Because whatever's out there, it's not just watching, it's waiting. And I'm terrified it's still looking for me.